If you're active and in reasonably good health, your chances of suddenly dropping dead are pretty low. And if you happen to be a character in a video game, you can increase your odds of living a long, healthy life by constantly going on about your loving family back home, your big plans for the future after the war, or having the surname Carmine.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, what? Oh well, never mind. I'm sure these guys are definitely not going to die in sudden, tragic, plot-advancing twists of fate. Watch out for spoilers ahead for the following games.
You know, I've got a good feeling about this Grant Brody, elder brother of Far Cry 3 protagonist Jason Brody. Sure, he also gets captured by pirates here right at the start of the game, but he's older, tougher, and more capable than Jason.
Holy fuck, he's dead. That is what they teach you in the army.
He's a born leader, probably.
Jay, look at me. I can't find Lisa and Riley and the others without you. So pull it together.
In fact, he sort of makes you, as Jason Brody, completely superfluous. It looks like you're going to spend the rest of the game shadowing him around and following his instructions.
Keep up. Come on.
It's definitely not as if he'll have to die to clear the way for you, his unproven younger brother, to become a heroic island warrior. And it's not as if he's wearing an actual red shirt, or as if his name is Brody, like Brody. Brody, get it?
No! Stay with me, Grant!
Oh, what? Grant? Who could have predicted this? Remember your promise.
I promised Dad I'd take care of you two.
Yeah, good job, Grant.
I'm through the compound. Accessing mansion and approaching target.
If you're trying to avoid the wandering finger of fate in a video game, the absolute worst thing you can do is loudly announce your good health and expected long lifespan to the entire world. Also, standing next to a window in a Hitman game is basically a death sentence. This poor unnamed goon is probably the exception that proves the rule though. He just received the all clear from prostate cancer during the game's tutorial level. He's gonna live forever.
It's not prostate cancer. I could kiss you. I mean, that's great news. Oh, man.
But Agent 47 does have to get past that window.
Woo! Man, no one can piss on this day.
Might as well inform the next of kin now. The rest is just an exercise in comic timing. Nailed it. Good job I only have 3 days to live.
We were brothers in arms. No matter how bad it got, I could always count on him to keep me in line.
For someone who is definitely going to live a long and fulfilling life in the United States Marine Corps, Will Irons sure does say a lot of ominous, foreboding stuff.
Hey! See you on the other side.
Man, we are best friends, Will. Nothing's ever going to come between us.
Okay, time a second. Ah!
Oh no, Will's arm is caught in the door. Good thing we're both wearing powered exosuits that give us super strength. No? Are we? Really? We can't open this door?
It's okay. I'll see you on the other side.
Will, I understand it's narratively important to have you die right now, but seriously, we could get this door open with just a... Fine, be that way. Damn it, Will! Should be you pressing X to pay respects to me right now!
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Hitman.
Sir Jory of Redcliffe has so much to live for here at the start of Dragon Age Origins. We've barely met the idealistic young knight and he's already reeling off his life story in a way that definitely doesn't set him up for a tragically early exit.
It was in Highaver that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Hitman gave me leave to serve in Highaver, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me.
He's gonna live forever.
I will return to her once my duty is done and the Blight defeated.
Because everyone who's got a lovely girl waiting for them back home makes it through the war and marches home, all happy and healthy with lots of fun war souvenirs.
I only know that my wife is in Highaver with a child on the way.
And a baby on the way? Sir Jory, didn't you consider the possibly deadly consequences of joining the Grey Wardens?
I have a wife. A child.
Yeah, you mentioned.
I am sorry.
Maybe keep it to yourself next time.
You don't need to worry. We're the best outfit in the whole Brotherhood of Steel. Just watch what we do to these uglies.
There is no way that bright young thing initiate Reddin is going to buy the farm in Fallout 3. She's so precocious and full of textbook hubris.
Ah, come on. We just kicked their asses.
Wait a minute. According to this, you're rated super doomed? The first clue that she's going to be a classic red shirt is the fact that she has the word red literally in her name.
All right, it's the usual drill. Reddin. You just do whatever Paladin Vargas says and keep your mouth shut.
When they say that Curiosity killed the cat, we had no idea it meant Curiosity had mashed the cat with a flying bus kicked by a super mutant behemoth. Brotherhood of Steel? Brotherhood of guts and tiny little bits of brain, more like.
She died well. In the end, that's all that really matters.
I think it might be more than a couple days before all this gets sorted out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Setting aside the fact that everyone in Telltale's The Walking Dead is doomed sooner or later, there's something about Doug that gives me a really good feeling he's going to make it to the end of the season and save the day.
Anything I'd like to contribute needs batteries or tools I just don't have. I feel worthless on watch because I'm not wild about guns, and I just wish I was more helpful.
Oh, well, it's not a great attitude to the zombie apocalypse, but hey, never mind. When it comes down to you making a choice between saving moany rubbish Doug and Carly, who is likeable and brought her own gun, he's at least got a 50-50 chance of survival, no? What am I saying? Of course you're not going to save him.
No! Get him off me!
Oh my god.
Well, you're in the minority. Telltale said that the actual split had 75% of people choosing to let him die. That's a ratio so out of whack that Telltale re-examined the way they introduced characters to make sure it didn't happen again. Hear that, Doug? You broke Telltale, you chump.
I know I don't get wrapped up in the politics around here, but we really need to think before we start stringing somebody up.
Even if you did save Doug,
I did.
You mentioned, he still manages to get domed by Lily in the next episode.
No!
It's like the universe writing itself somehow, and that's it for the sad existence of Doug. Except for the bit where someone makes a clumsy gay joke about his corpse in 400 Days.
I see you hiding down there with your boyfriend.
Me, get these civvies out of here. Roger that.
We can only speculate where your Modern Warfare 2 Task Force ally Meat got his codename Meat, but it is, as we say, meat. Maybe he's really into eating animal flesh? Anyway, the minor character with the extremely ominous codename is clearly going to survive the Call of Duty sub-franchise that kills off way more important characters than him at the drop of a hat, to retire from the military in old age and eventually die peacefully in his sleep. Or not. Maybe he'll die in a run-of-the-mill firefight in the first act. I mean, his name is Meat.
Meat is down! I repeat, meat is down!
A man just died? Show some respect. Also, you could have said, he's dead meat now, or his meat is cooked. Just saying.
Meat is down! I repeat, meat is down!
So those were 7 video game characters who, on reflection, probably shouldn't be starting any long books or getting the extended warranty. Got a favourite we missed? Let us know in the comments, and like and subscribe for more videos like this from Outside Xbox. Right, I need to get out of here. I've got to go and meet my loving family to plan my retirement party. It's in 2 days' time. On the way, I'm going to mail this life insurance check, and I can pick up my bulletproof vest from the dry cleaners. Man, life is so good.